Um, so I see Tony is on. Ryan is not. So I think we're gonna start with. Oh, it says still connecting to audio for Tony. Can you hear us, Tony? Looks like not. Well, I tell you what, we can switch things around. Grant, you're here, so why don't we slide into Cocoa Fest updates?
Okay. I hope everybody saw the announcement that I put out here over the last week. Big announcement's going to be is the table registration will start on this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time on the Tandy list. So that will open up registration for all the vendors to reserve their tables. So that's going to start again at 3 o'clock Central Time. So so there'll be Sunday following Valentine's Day. So I took Valentine's Day in consideration. So and also for after church. So therefore, if you went to church, you don't have to worry about getting registered in while you're in
Well,
church. And also it also takes an advantage also the people in the West Coast as well. So
you are a good
uh,
man. Thank you on behalf of people who happen to be married or attend religious services on Sunday morning. Many thanks.
no problem. So tables are going to be for the 8 foot $50, 6 foot are going to be $40, and the hallways are going to be $30. Um, so first come, first serve, and pretty much it's going to be the same setup as it was last year. I'm going to supposed to be getting a new map update from Rich Yulin, who's going to also have the tables for the hallway. I do not have that available yet, but
Okay.
we should have that. But I'm not looking forward for many people having tables in the hallway at this point, other than our friend. I can't think of his name now. Help
Oh,
me, Jim.
you mean Forgotten Machines, AJ?
Thank you. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. But
He,
I'll talk to him and make sure he gets those two tables by the door, so that won't
okay.
be a problem. But yeah, I'll get that updated as soon as we get that. Uh, Also, I updated the menu, so we'll have the meat lasagna for the dinner. So the dinner is going to be $43 uh, per person. So I got that all updated as well. Looking for presenters as well. So we'll have presenters on Friday and a few of them on Saturday, but mainly going to be on Friday. So if you want to give a presentation, reach out to me. Uh, Also, I've already gotten since that's been posted up on Facebook. But by the way, Jim, thank you. I've already gotten a couple of people who've already sent me some stuff to me already for the auction.
Yay.
So if anybody else has got anything else they want to donate, let me or Jim know. Uh, so I was like, we're gonna have a good auction already, so which is good. So other than that, that's it. So the next thing is getting the presenters all lined up and ready to go on that. So
Okay. I got four things for you.
okay,
So
okay,
since I thought about asking you at a time, but I thought, well, we're gonna be in the meeting, you might be here, so I thought I'd ask you. So one is on the back of Ron's background is his artwork. And so I didn't know if you and Ron had connected, and I think I was remiss. I was supposed to get you two in connection last month and I forgot. Um so if you haven't gotten with Ron. He's got some artwork he wanted to show you for the show.
yeah. We've already I think we
Okay,
talked about that last at the last time.
Yeah,
great, great. Okay, so
we
that
did.
was number one. Number two was there was a question last year, so I just wanted to get clarification this year. What time does the show start on Friday?
So that will good question, because I think we started at 9 o'clock. We open up the doors at 9 o'clock for finish up setting up. The actual show will start at noon.
Oh, okay, so the show will start at noon on Friday. Okay,
Right.
okay. And is there setup then? I guess the other question is there setup Thursday night or not?
Yeah. Yeah. There will
Okay,
be
so
setup
there's
also on Thursday
okay,
night. Usually I think we do that from dinner time all the way until midnight, as we did
okay.
last year.
Friday's the 24th
Yeah, yeah,
and the
it is.
23rd.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
just instead of so it's we're April, Friday the 24th.
Yeah.
April 24th is Friday. So last
That's
year
a
I
Friday.
thought you were originally going to start at noon and then you ended up starting early because everybody hounded you about starting early. So
Let me find out for sure on that. Let
okay.
me find out what we did for sure on that. So I
Because I
think
think
we
if
actually So if I'm not mistaken, I think we actually opened up the show earlier because everybody was already set up, but I don't think we started presentations though until noon, if I
And
remember
that's true.
correct.
But it'd be nice to understand which is which, because I think that might make a determination about whether people show up Thursday night to set up or shut up Friday morning, or if they're going to set up Thursday night anyway. I know I'm going to set up Thursday night. So then I assume those folks might want the show to start earlier on Friday. But yeah, the talks may not start until whenever. So if you could let us know which way that is, because I remember you had it one way last year, and then I think there was a request for it to be adjusted, and I thought maybe we just pre-adjust it this year as opposed to having to have you deal with it at the show.
Yeah. So I mean, what do we want to do? Do we want to go ahead and just start the presentations at 9 o'clock then? I mean, I think that's
I
a
don't
little
no,
early.
I think having the present. I mean, I'm not sure you need to wait clear until noon, but I mean, I'm just spitballing here. But I'm thinking when the show opens, people will want a couple hours to kind of walk around at the show and see what all's there, kind of take stock of things if they're,
Okay.
there, right? So I'm thinking nine's going to be tough for a first presentation, but maybe 11 or noon, like you said, for a first presentation, that's fine. You're not going to do the auction until Saturday, so you got all afternoon to do presentations. Probably depends on how many presentations you're planning for. Like how many have you slotted or for
So
this
we're
year?
we're actually going to cut back this year a little bit because
Okay.
one after another was a little too much for Randy for one, and also one after another and after another. I think people started kind of the people who were watching the presentations were getting tired, so therefore there wasn't as many people watching the presentations, and then
Okay.
they
So
kind of got smaller and smaller and smaller as the day went on. So that makes sense, especially on Saturday. So
fair enough. So how many are you currently scheduling for?
so probably about
Six?
5 or 6. Yeah, about
Okay.
5 or 6.
So I assume like three or four on Friday and one or two on Saturday.
So probably 4 on Friday and 2 on Saturday, right?
Okay. Good to
And
know.
then plus also your normal stuff too that happens on Saturday with their auction and stuff like that. So
Okay, fair enough. So let's see, time and the artwork. Um, the other one to note is I just wanted to give you. I didn't know if you remembered, but we still have all of that material from the Loop microphone folks that is at my house. The 10 Coco threes, and do you remember that?
yeah, yep.
Okay. So that'll be, I mean, we probably should make, when we get a little bit more stuff, we can put another note out about what we've got cooked up so far for the auction, because that's quite a bit of stuff. Um, and I'm eager
Now the
to, hmm?
now the question will be: Are we gonna auction off all 10 of those Cocoa threes in this year? Or are we going to kind of
Uh,
maybe do a few of them this year, then hold a few of them to next
I think it'd
year?
be a
Or
great question to ask the group or the Facebook group or the membership or whatever. I mean, I'm, I'm, I have thought about it in both ways, right? I've thought about it in the, hey, come and this is one of your final chances to get a brand new in the box Coco 3, right? Other one is
Bring,
we could save a few. I don't know, but
bring
um,
it up on
uh,
our show.
huh, bringing
Bring
up
it up
what?
on our show and see what the guys think. I mean,
Well,
there's
this.
not a huge amount of people on the show, but
Coco Talk
Cocoa
or
Nation, yeah.
TCN, right? Yeah,
yeah,
well, you could do that too. I mean, we got time to think about it, but I mean, it's not like people are like I mean, we said we are going to have the units and they're going to be for sale, but I don't think we're currently obligated to sell them all. So yeah, we can leave it open and ask. I'm just thinking, I could, I, I don't know that I care either way, but you make a good point. We could do either one. We could get rid of them all. I mean, I will say that, they need to vacate my house, in April. However, we could store them. There's a little bit of room for us to store stuff uh, at at I don't know what Timmons is call it. Timmons and Michael are calling their warehouse, but the warehouse, right? We've got a little bit of space. We could store stuff there for another year if we want to. So, um, up to the masses what we want to do. If we want to save a few for a future year as kind of a holdover, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll bring them all either way, and we
Okay.
can learn what we're going to do. Definitely they need
What
to
do you
come to the
guys
show. Huh?
what do you guys think the this is David D. What
Yep.
I'm kind of slow, so I'm wondering what do you guys think the pros and cons are of either option?
I was thinking because I hadn't thought about it for a number of months, but I do remember thinking initially like, oh, we should announce this big thing, number of Coco threes and whatnot. But we do have some people who can't always attend a show, like they can attend a show every other year or something like that. Or some circumstance prevents them an opportunity from coming this year, right? Illness or travel or whatever. And so having that split over 2 years, I mean, I think there's a law of diminished returns to spread them out over 8 or 9 years. But I
Oh,
was
no.
thinking, maybe having, my one thought is, sell a number of them this year and then, or auction a number of them this year and then leave some of them for next year for those folks who said, oh man, I wished I'd have known. Well, you've got one more opportunity because the 2027 show is going to have a few of them and we'll auction them off there. So
Hey, let
there,
me say this.
yeah.
Have you guys watched recently on the Coco group how many new people after 30 some years are buying Cocos and getting all excited about having a new machine? Do you
Right.
guys do any shipping or online auction?
We
don't-
we don't. No, we don't. But
Because
that doesn't mean somebody couldn't come to the show, package it up, and send it to somebody, right? Have a proxy
Yeah.
bid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
Well,
I
it just
and I don't know
seems
that
like
I don't know that
lately
I want to do that. I mean, Ron, if you want to do that, we could put you in charge of shipping. You want to be ship fulfillment manager? I could definitely create
I'm not
a.
even sure I'm going to come because of my knee.
Well, we'll get you a
Yeah,
wheelchair. Shipping
yeah,
does not
'cause we
require
can
walking.
Nope.
Yeah, 'cause we always have people that do the vote by proxy. I mean, not vote by proxy, but what am I talking about? Bid by proxy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
We've had
we
people do that before.
We have done that, but we've tried to stay out of the shipping
Okay.
situation. Just
All right. Didn't know.
Yep. But you're right. There are a number of people interested. Anyway, so I guess David, to answer your question, that was my thought. Of course, the other one was, find them a good home as quickly as possible, sell them all at once, right? So that's the two sides of it from my perspective.
Yeah, and I'm getting a few
Okay, that's
Cocos
great.
as well here.
Those are the two ideas that hit my mind. Those are the two
Yeah.
first things that came to mind. So I'm thinking, is there anything I missed?
Yep.
Because I'm good at missing stuff.
So I would say we probably judge it by how good this upcoming auction is. Will depend on how many Coco threes we put into, because last
a
year was
good
kind of
idea.
light, so we could have used more Coco threes at that time and during that auction. So that's what I would say we judge it by, in my opinion. So
Okay. Well, we definitely have them. I just want to make sure you remembered that we had all those units and they are currently awaiting disposition of some type at the show.
okay, not a problem.
And crap, I thought there was a fourth item. I know there is, but I've forgotten what it is. I was going to talked about the time, talked about the artwork, talked about the stuff. You
I was
mentioned
going to ask you too. Is there
Oh.
anything that you need from me to order for you for the badges? Do you need ink? Do you need anything like that on my end so I can order from Amazon?
Well, I mean, I'll buy a ribbon so that we have
Okay.
and the cards, and I'll just expense. It doesn't. I usually get them pretty cheap, so it shouldn't cost very much. No,
Okay.
I got to get a special kind, so I'll just find them somewhere and order that. Don't know what it is, but I'll get with you afterwards if there's something about it. Because I forgot something. There was something I should have wrote them down while you were talking.
Maybe
and I
t-shirts.
didn't.
T-shirts.
about
I'll be getting that arranged here
Okay.
next week. Here, I'll be heading that up. I just wanted to get this the registration going this week.
Good,
So
good. Okay.
Cool.
so.
Okay. Cool.
I wanted
Did
to
Tony
mention,
ever get on? Did Tony ever get on? By the way.
Yeah, he did. He's on and his audio's on now. So hopefully he's
Okay.
got his audio situation. Chris, did you say you had a question?
yeah, I went on the website, check on the rooms and all that stuff. And according to the website, we can get the rooms from May 2nd through May 5th. It's the
Okay.
time. It's still got last year's days.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I assume the code is still the same.
Yeah.
No, code's
Oh.
been changed. It's different code.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Let me look it
Hold
up
on.
here because I got it. I updated it on the website. Make
Oh,
sure.
okay. I didn't know if it was the same as last year, like days or not.
No, it's changed. Are you going to the Glenside's website?
Is there another one?
Make sure, pull it up here because make sure you're not going to. So I know it's updated. Let me go make sure. And you clicked on the learn more.
yeah, he's got April 24th and vendor setup, hotel booking, April 17th. For this, the cutoff is April 17th. I wonder where May is.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Very end of that
Yep,
paragraph.
yeah, he's got
Oh,
it.
Any
You had April
days, including
Oh,
May
yep, I
2nd
see
to
it.
the
Yep.
5th.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
I see it. I'll get it updated.
Okay,
Yeah, but the G22 that is the current. So I'll get that changed now.
Okay.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Did you have a question for Tony? You'd asked where whether it was on.
Oh,
Right?
I was just letting you guys know that the people that mail in checks will need to mail their has been updated for their to mail their checks to Tony, and then Tony will be depositing those checks in. So
Okay.
for those, I think we only had like 2 or 3 people who mailed checks in, but it is very important though that they only have 21 days from the date they register to get those checks to Tony, or those tables will be released again. So, and that's also been updated on the Tandy list in bold print and in red, 21 days.
Got it.
So,
Okay. Cool.
but other than
Okay.
that, I think we're good to go. I'm gonna get this updated on that website. So,
Okay. Sounds good. We kind of switched around the order. So Tony, I don't know if your audio is working right now, but if you have a treasury report, let us know. There he is.
Audio
There he
is
is.
working,
Yay.
and that's, hold on. I just lost everything.
Yeah, we got you. That's what Zoom does. It when you present, it kind of puts all the people in a small box. So, but we see your screen.
You can see the
Up, we can see it.
XLS.
Or we can indeed.
Well, okay, if you can, well, then you can see the numbers, and
Yep.
we started out in January. By the way, I updated the rest of last year. It's
Good.
just on here.
Okay.
We started out with 13,102.57. We had an interest of 24.24, and this is in the savings. We got 13,126.81 as an ending balance in savings. Checking started out at 493.26. We had a deposit a donation of 14.21. And with an ending balance in checking 493.07, and a total of 13,619.88 between the two savings and checking account.
Okay.
That's the report.
Okay.
Price of the tea in China.
And I forgot to mention this, but so Eric, when he took over as treasurer, so we used to track PayPal separately from the savings and checking account, but Eric set it up so that the PayPal account automatically deposits into the savings account or the checking account, I believe.
And
Checking
that
account.
is, it goes into the savings account, and that was checking account rather.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
that was the 14.21 that came
Yeah.
from Dave, and I
Yeah.
forgot his last name.
Okay.
It was early in January.
So that's why I just wanted to point out that's why we don't track PayPal separately, because it just automatically deposits into the checking account. Okay, any questions about the January treasurer's report? Okay. Any opposed to the January treasurer's report?
I would like to just make a comment that,
Yeah.
when Eric was doing the treasurer's job.
Yep.
He went into great detail, which I thought was not necessary for a club of our size. And I'm happy to see a treasurer's report that fits on one page. So
Understood.
thank you, Tony.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony. Okay. Well, great treasure report. That brings up a question though. I think that's the question for Tony. Tony, I sent you a note, to what Richard was just saying. We still have, I think, a license or a subscription to QuickBooks. So I didn't know if you wanted to keep that subscription or you want to let it lapse.
Since I know nothing of it,
Okay.
and if this suits our needs or some form of it,
Yep.
as in the past, the way I separately tracked the Cocoa Fest stuff.
Yep.
Which was needed improvement.
Right.
Jim helped improve it a lot. But if this meets and it's just a matter of plugging in figures from Wintrust really, and it auto updates the totals, I know nothing about the other item at this point.
Okay. Well, I think I still have access to it, and so I will export our information from there. But I mean, Rich is right. It was a lot of good information, but it was very hard to understand, and for our needs, it was difficult to get a good handle on how much what had happened in a given month. So I think maybe a little bit simpler approach would be the better option. So I just wanted to know on that whether I should keep that subscription going or not. Okay. Thanks for the treasure report. Thanks for the fest update. As far as old business is concerned, the only thing I had was, and Mark's not here tonight, but Mark emceed our Tandy Retro Show 2026. It went off pretty well. The live feed to the Glenside thing didn't work, and so Mark sent me the videos, and so I'm putting them up. They're up there, but they don't have the right names yet. I got to go put the names up on the titles for the videos, and so they're not public yet. But I'll have them up there shortly for folks that want to look here. They're also available on TCN's YouTube channel, so you can get to them there. It's the same video. It's just I'm uploading it, so we'll have a copy of it. And just wanted to, I know folks will see this later, wanted to thank the folks that presented and the group, the TCN group, for doing their show. And then they had a nice big Cocoa 4 presentation after the show on Saturday. So I think it went well. And we'll, like right now, it's full steam ahead on Cocoa Fest, and then we'll pick up the January 2027 show, October or so of this year. So we'll just tie that off. That'll be the end of that presentation or that work effort, and then it's all grant. It's 100% grant, Leedy, from now until May.
I'm retiring, by the way. I'm going to
You
turn
are?
it over to. Yeah, I'm going to turn it over to Tony.
Okay, well,
I saw a head shake there.
all right. I don't have any new.
Turn Tony off. There he is.
There he is. Just so he can say no on camera. I think we're kind of locked and loaded for what's going on. So I don't know that I don't have any new business this month. Does anybody have any new business?
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about Google Workspace for nonprofits.
Yeah.
They said that it was free for nonprofits.
Mm-hmm. We have it.
Okay.
We have it. Yep. That's our like Glenside, our email addresses and the storage that we have for all of our files or whatnot. That's in a Google Workspace.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Did you say the table registration starts at February 15th?
February 15th at
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Central.
Okay, because I think I had a check wrote out. For some reason I didn't mail it because I had a question, because I thought maybe I was looking at last year's stuff.
I think, well, I don't think you can, I mean, you can mail it in, I guess, but you'd have to, you can't pick the table yet because you won't be able to pick the table until the 15th, right?
Understood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But when you do
And
mail it
then-
in, you can mail it to Tony.
Yep, mail it
All
to
right.
Tony, and
Yay, Tony.
Tony will cash it.
That's right.
Okay. Tony, you know my phone number. Give me a call when you're done, and when this is done, or send me a text what your address is. Would you please?
Actually, it's on that, Grant, didn't you put it on the website?
Yep, it's on Tandy So when you register, it has his address on there.
So you'll get his
Okay.
address when you register. So you should be good.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yep, I'll unmute now. I'll mute back up again. Apparently my furnace is causing a problem.
Well, yeah, your furnace
it-
is, it's definitely letting us know that it's running.
It's like 60 degrees here in Kansas City. It's hot here.
Yeah. Speak for
Well-
yourself.
Oh, is it cold
I
there,
think-
Jim?
It's not, I mean, it's warmer today, but I wouldn't call it.
We're having a heat
I-
wave, went all the way up to 28.
Okay, that, you got me beat there. I wanted to move to Arizona, okay? That was where I wanted to move. But the kids were like, no, we want to see snow. And so I'm like, okay, I think you're going to learn to hate it, but whatever. So now I'm in the Midwest.
If you come to Arizona,
You can
Yeah,
go to the mountains.
there's no snow, but you can go 100 miles north and get snow.
Ron, don't you think I tried that? I tried that. We had been to Arizona. We had driven up to Flagstaff. We had went
Yeah.
to, where's the observatory? What city isn't that Flagstaff?
Well,
The
it's on the way down to Tucson.
Okay. So we had been in the snow, and I was like, look, you can get to snow, but no, they wanted snow in their backyard. So yeah, as you could tell, I'm just still a little salty about that, but whatever.
Hey, Jim, aren't you an empty nester now? You can go.
I know, but now I have a grandson and he's like 10 minutes away. And you know, grandsons are like little they're like chains, right? So that's not going to happen. Right? It's too late. It's too late for me, Grant. It's too late.
I got one
You
too.
you can move to Arizona, see if you can do that federal job remote. And then you
Yeah, but
can
it's
move
too
to
hot.
Arizona.
It's too hot in Arizona.
Oh, see, well, there it is. He doesn't like the heat. So
It's no different than when you get a whole lot of snow, you just look out the window. Both cases.
And they don't have tornadoes in Arizona either.
Yeah, we
see?
do. There's tornadoes in every state in the country.
Not very many.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good. I'm good on this end. If you think of that question, email me.
Yeah, I will.
Or
I
text me.
will. Okay, well, it's short and sweet. I'll let y'all get
Okay.
back to your great Thursday evening. Talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
All right.